Pisces, how you doing? So we're here to do your first week of June, but I keep hearing June soon. Soon, but not yet, but soon, but, well, like a yeah, but, no, but, yeah, but, no, but, kind of soon, maybe, slow go, no, stop, so sort of, maybe, no. So, yeah, I can't work out your messages. It's kind of like this June is coming, which is kind of, and it's kind of, are you coming? Are you soon? But no, not yet, but soon. So I don't know whether someone's trying to make up their mind or not. I don't know whether it's about travelling. You could be dealing with another Pisces. If I say not, you say Pisces. Swinging on a tree. But like, yeah, I keep hearing soon, but no. But yes, well, kind of maybe, but not yet. Soon, but kind of. And I think you're like, I can't make head and a fucking tail of that. So you could be dealing with the tail of a donkey. So you're kind of like, this is way too slow. There's no movement. There's nothing happening. It's kind of like I want it to happen, but it's not. So it's like a Piscean energy as well. So I feel like a lot of stuck energy around you, possibly at the time of like, well, are we doing something? Well, soon, but not yet. And you're like, well, why not? Why is nothing happening then? And it's like, well, soon. You really could be dealing with like a 3, another one. Okay. So if you're dealing with like 2, 3, 4 Piscean energies, there's going to be a hell of a lot of yeah, no, kind of, but not, sort of, but don't know. So we're going to leave it at that. See what the tarot cards say. So how you doing, Pisces? So as you may know, we're doing you first. The Patron readings for the last week of May have all been done, and they're all out now over on Patron. That's the full extended bundle only. And now I stick by my obligation. I keep hearing I'm going to stand by my man or stand by my obligation. Something like that, like I'm obliged to do it because I said I would. Some kind of energy there. Let's see. So anyway, Pisces, because I keep hearing like true or false, like a 2. Is it true? Is it false? Are you honest? Are you not? Are you lying? Is it a yes? Is it a no? Is it a maybe? Is it a soon? Is it a not yet? Like, what is the answer? I don't know. You're not making any sense. The sense that makes none. So you're kind of like, well, it doesn't make any sense because I need a yes or a no or a not a maybe, and then a kind of a like, well, is it soon? Is it happening when? And I don't know. There seems to be a lot of truth or false energy, false accusations. I don't know, like just false or true, like something that you can't work out, something that you don't know. Okay, it might be something that you actually don't know about this person. In fact, to be honest with you, you might not even know this person. Like it could be a new person, but you don't even know them. But it's very confusing at the same time. Okay. So I don't know if that makes any sense to you, Pisces, at all, but that's what I'm kind of being told by Spirit there. Okay. So for the first week of June, what is going on with Pisces for the first week of June? 5 of Cups. Really? Why is everything apart from that one in reverse? Really, bruv? That's exactly what you want. Sorry guys, there was 2 cards that were in reverse. So 5 of Cups, it's the same kind of thing. Is this unknown soldier? It's arguments over a 5. Okay, so it's like I don't want to let you down, but I let myself down. I sabotage the situation. Now I don't know what to do, because is the person talking to a number 2? Is a Libra involved? Is it another Pisces that's involved? Okay, but like this, well, you never made a decision, and it's no good feeling down because well, I mean, what they say is crying over spilt milk, right? But I very much doubt anyone's going to be crying unless they are. But it's kind of like realising that everything that I kind of had, I don't have anymore. And now I realise that I've sabotaged a whole lot, and now I end up with nothing. But what did I get for my time? Well, that might be that someone has a 2 of Cups with somebody. But either way, there's a difficult energy between union and a 2 of Cups metaphysical energy. So it's kind of like limbo, if you like. Like there is no... Sorry if you can hear that rumbling in the background. That would be an aeroplane going overhead. So it might have something to do with travel. Okay, it might have been like... I don't know, it might not be an airplane, but it could be like a car journey. It could be dealing with a Life Path 7. It could be to do around travel, okay? And I never went, and I never came. And like it, before I knew it, it was over so quickly. It could have something to do around travel. I don't know. I pick up on all kinds of signs. So it could have had something to do around travel, like an aeroplane or a car or something. And now what I end up with nothing. What did I get for my time? What did I get out of all of this? Did you just completely and utterly waste my time? Or am I wasting my time? But someone here is still going to be left with a metaphysical connection. of sabotage, meaning this is the aftermath of it. What became of this was an energy that was sabotaged. The connection was sabotaged, okay, because of being rejected. But you see, that's an objective energy of a 2, okay. It's a yes or a no. I never got one. So because you didn't, you sabotaged the relationship because there was no answer, okay. Let's see, Pisces. What's going on with Pisces from the first week of June? Pisces. We do have a few in reverse here, so I'm going to kind of take them and give you what I kind of feel here, because I'm not going to go through the cards. I've obviously put the extended versions in the opposite direction here. It's kind of like this single but not single, like yeah but no but kind of, I don't really know, like an unhealthy attachment that you've got to someone and it's not as healthy as I thought, or someone's just not healthy at all, like it's not good for you, because this is like a bipolar energy, okay. I always class this as a Sag, but you know me, I deal in numerology, so Sag can mean Taurus, which means a life path 5 or 5. Obviously Aries would mean a life path 4, okay, which would mean Scorpio, and then Leo / Aquarius 8, right? So there's a lot of elements that are held within here. But if this is a Sagittarian 5 energy, that's a 5 energy, and this is a letting go, but a bipolar energy of like 9, which would mean Virgo energy. So it would be a low vibe, high vibe, okay? Woman that I feel really excited and optimistic about the future, and then all of a sudden I don't, and then I do, and then I don't. And it's kind of like this non-descriptive, non-verbal energy that is an unhealthy attachment, but it's karmic energy, okay? So this can be the aftermath of retrograde, okay, and stuff like that, through the difficult periods of what's gone on through Scorpio, you know, moon cycles, or the name Michael, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack, Captain Jack Sparrow, something to do with Johnny Depp maybe, or John, anybody beginning with J, basically. So anybody with J. Yeah, I keep picking up this healthy, unhealthy, healthy, unhealthy. So this could even relate to your physical, actual health itself. Like sabotage, like I deal with food, okay? 1 minute I'm doing really well on my diet, and then the next minute I'm sabotaging my diet, okay? And then I'm doing really well, and then I'm not. And then I'm really doing really well, and then I'm not, okay? So it would depend on what's in your chart that gives you an explanation of your health there, okay? If you're unlucky enough to have like a Scorpio placement like me in the health sector, I think it is, you'll find that very difficult, okay? Because it would mean obsession, okay? Obsession of food, obsession of health, like, and then you're thinking too much one way and then too much the other way and then too much one, and it's sabotaged energy. 1 minute I'm thinking about my love life and that's going well or not going well, then the next minute I'm thinking about my health and that starts to go well, but then all of a sudden it doesn't, and I seem to be very optimistic, and then all of a sudden I've let myself down. So then it would lead to self-sabotaged energy, okay? You would get a reflection of that of people that you're also dealing with, of a lot of like unhealthy relationships, past, present and future, health related problems that you may have within eating, drinking, codependent energies, healthy, then not healthy, in and out of relationships, jumping ship, going from one to another, okay? Don't worry about it, it's no tea, no shade, it's just souls that need work when you're on a spiritual journey with twin flames or soulmates, you know? You do your work, and the only way you can ever do work is, well, the majority is when you're actually dealing with someone is the majority of work. A lot of tarot card readers will actually say you do the work when you're apart. But actually, I believe that you do the work when you're together more, because that's the fight or flight situation. Do I stay? Do I go? Do I leave? Do I go towards someone? Do I not? Do I reach out? Do I not? Do I feel bad? Why do I feel bad? Do I feel rejected? Do I have confidence? Do I not have confidence? Confidence is what you'd have if you're not really speaking to anyone, okay? Because it would mean I need to show up and be confident. And this is a very confident energy, but then this is a lack of confidence and a lack of strength is why it can mean like I'm so tired and drained because of food and stuff, and like I'm sick to death of going through this and all that sort of stuff. So you would definitely go to these moments where you're really not feeling yourself at times, and you might be feeling very good now, Pisces, and then you don't. but then someone don't, and then someone does, you see. So it's kind of like this winning, losing energy. Okay. I don't want to give up and I don't want to lose, but I also don't really know if I want to win either. You know, I think it's the ego that's kind of playing tricks on you now to second guess what could have come of retrograde energies now. Okay. Let's see. Pisces for the first week of June. So you got the Queen of Cups. So someone's very emotional at this time. They don't actually. Someone actually here doesn't know if they're single or not, which means that there could be a metaphysical connection. It could be a Pisces. Normally, if I say not, I'm meaning a Pisces, right? Because that's like hangman. So that's just how I channel. So I'm hearing someone doesn't know if a person is single or not, and they don't actually know if someone is seeing another woman. Like, say, if you're watching this as a woman and you're interested in a man, you don't know if this man is actually single or not. Okay, which means that someone may not have the info on someone of not knowing if they are single or if they're coupled up with someone else or not. Okay, so it might mean that things have been blocked, or I don't know, where someone just doesn't know if the person's single. Okay. Because I'm hearing public display but not being displayed, like I'm not putting myself out there, because I'm like, this is single, but this is don't know if I am. Right? So it's kind of like I don't really want to put myself out there because I still have a connection with the past, and I don't actually know whether the person's single, because this is also two women. Okay, it's also two men. It's the same sex relationship, but it can still have a lot of elements of everybody involved. Meaning if there's third parties, they're more than likely here going to have three elements and numbers within this one, and then only really the possibility of an Aries being in this one if it was Scorpio. Okay. And then that would also be here, so that would start to show me energies of you guys maybe having miscompatibility of chart there. Okay. If I was to really go into it, but I'm sure people don't really want to fucking hear that. Because it's an unhealthy connection, it means opposition to me. You could be dealing with a Gemini or a possible energy of a Capricorn placement, maybe of 6 life path. That's your first major arcana out. But the reason, very briefly, of why that would show me that is because there's unhealth energy, there's karmic energy there, which would mean an opposition within your chart that would create this stubborn energy of ego. So it mainly come from around the moon sign energies, okay? There's love here, but I believe someone could have a connection with someone that they're in love with, and a metaphysical connection that's also involved here. Okay, basically a metaphysical connection that is lusting, and then the other one is in love. Because this is love or lust, and this is trust, and there isn't any, because it's 5, it's Taurus energy, meaning I can't trust this energy. But why should I trust this energy? Because is it actually love, or was it just lustful energy? Did anything actually come of lust, which it normally doesn't, because lust leads to forbidden fruit of Gemini, okay? So it can mean an unhealthy attachment of a 6 that can also mean Capricorn, okay? So it would mean contamination. So it would mean intimidation, 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords, 5, you know. But, man, sorry, I'm going into teaching how I would teach tarot. But yeah, like intimidated. So it basically means lust, trust, non-trust, trust fund. Anybody beginning with T, trust, Trisha, Tatiana, Tanya, Great Britannia. Someone could be from Great Britain, like myself. Let's see, or unless your name's Brittany, I very much doubt it would be Spears. Unless it's Steers, so it would be Gavin, Elliot, E.T. Some of you British television, you could be on the TV. BT is British Broadcast, or telephone called BT, British Telecommunications. Someone could work for the phone company here. or you might have a phone bill or something like that. Let's see. Pisces for the first week of June. So you got Libra, so you got Justice. Man, you're getting some... I got a feeling this is going to turn out like the Capricorn, Gemini energies that I normally get, where there's going to be a lot of counterparts and a lot of decisions to make between your full reading that starts to come out here. I'm just kind of getting that vibe. You see, again, there's still decisions of karmic energies. There's Laura, Lucy, Louise, Liz, Lynn, Linda. Okay, hello, Linda. But again, there's still a lot of energy of like in the hands of fate. Okay, in the hands of Amanda Holden. I'll hold it for you. What's that? I'll hold it. I'll hold you accountable for that, or I'll hold you. Someone wants to hold someone in their arms. Hold you. I just need to hold you. Or I just need to see you. See, justice can be a two energy of don't know. Like, I don't know you. Alright. Oh, you nothing. Catfishing. Cat amongst the pigeons. The name Cat. Or I owe you nothing. I don't even owe you an explanation. I'm hearing cat amongst the pigeons, so that was Bros. So anybody beginning with, well, like cat, Catherine, let's see, or it could be a Leo, sorry, Leo can also be a cat, Leo, let's see, which could also mean / Aquarius. Man, y'all get really confused around me if you've never seen my channel before. It could be dealing with a Scorpio and Aries. Let's see, or Life Path 4. Laura, Lucy, Louise, Liz. Pisces for the first week of June. Shut up, Steve. So again, you've got more energy of rejection, being rejected. This is being rejected. Like, there isn't an answer. There isn't an answer to your destiny. It's strange how people still think that they're in control of their own lives. And they say, yeah, but we have free will, Steve. Sure, you can go left or right. You can make a decision of yes or no. And you can make that decision. It's pretty much deciding, do I go straight through it or around it? But either way, I'm still going to come out on the same path. So you just get redirected. That's just when retrograde, different planets start going a little bit crazy. And then before you know it, you're back at square one. I just took a detour and I took a free will choice, but destiny soon pulled me back to the same path. I seem to be going around the same circle again. So, in my perspective, energy of a medium, I don't believe in free will. Popular belief. I'm sure that would be a very argumentative discussion on sort of free will, really. But, which means you have it, but you actually don't. I just see a cycle, basically, Pisces, a confusing one. Someone's that sabotaged the decision. They probably never made one, or they never come to a decision of whether it be yes or no, and they just don't make decisions. They act irrational, okay? Because these fives can mean 5 of Wands and 5 of Swords, because it's definitely a fear of rejection and abandoning circumstances, okay? Which a person with deep-seated abandonment issues can abandon something and not even come to the conclusion of the fact that they did, because then they would blame themselves and then blame the energy of a soulmate and say that it's your fault. Then that would go to mind games, manipulation, confusion, not making wise, rash decisions, okay? And your karma can swap on you before you even know it. Your karma can just turn around on you, you know, because it'll be karma that makes you feel a certain way. You just think it's you as a human, but it's not. It's your feelings that are manipulated by connection. Well, it's a spirit, basically. Let's have how long have we done? 20 minutes. Let's have a look. So I am starting to do these on the other side, okay, which is try to find out energies of messages coming from certain well, more diplomatic energy, really. So let's have a look at what justice energy is giving off here, because it can be rewarded and also taken away as well. What's justice? What's the vibe of justice here? Give me any messages around the vibe of the energy of justice here. Messages. I am not coming back. So there you go. There's an energy that someone isn't coming back. Okay. So it's kind of like sticking in there, or sticking someone in there. I am not coming back. Show me, because it can be a very confusing energy because it's here. I'm not coming back. What's the... I'm not coming back. Show me more. I hope you're happy. So someone's giving someone their blessing and saying, look, I hope you're happy, but I'm not coming back. Okay. So I'm not doing this anymore. It's a little bit like a cycle that's been it's been destroyed, like it's searched and destroyed. I really do apologise if you can hear a lot of rumbling. Seems to be a lot of active energy in the sky today. I'm not coming back. I hope you're happy with yourself. You see, again, someone could still be very angry. They're like, listen, if you think I'm coming back, you're very much mistaken. I'm not coming back anyway. And I hope you're happy with yourself, young man. You know, and, well, that's really not going to help any circumstance, really. Because eventually, you know, like I've said, around any codependent energy, eventually you have to realise that you're recovered. And if you're blaming still, you're not recovered, okay? If you're still argumentative, you're not recovered. If you still have malice, or Alice, or Alison, or Ali, if you still have malice and Alice in your head, and in your heart and your soul, you still hold other people accountable for whatever, okay? So I'm still holding you accountable. That's the holding cell. So that's ego-driven, very much so. Just give me one card of what vibration the Lovers is giving off, please. Because that can be Gemini or Capricorn, or anybody really. What is vibration of the Lovers giving off? I pretended you didn't mean that much. You see, again, there's the great pretending energy. I fucked it up by pretending and no confidence and lack of motivation and skill to navigate myself through where I didn't have any confidence. And if you guys are part of my teaching tier, normally when I do teaching stuff, I'm also channeling progression energy of stuff to look out for. That'll me be channeling a video. And I did a huge one on confidence to show up originally of who one is, okay? To show yourself in cameras, in visions of who I am, whether it be love or lust. I still need to gain your trust. And if I can't trust you, then it ends up more of a lustful energy and a distrusting energy without confidence, okay? So it's to go after what you want. If it's there, you can't dilly-dally on your way, because if you do, the more karmic energy is built up by delaying energy, by stopping it, by not going forward on your feeling, okay, to progress with manifestation of metaphysics to physics. If the physics never come, then basically I pretend you don't mean too much when really you do. So it's a fight between justice, really. It's a fight between whether it will be right or whether I'm wrong. I may not ever admit the fact that I am wrong, and I may not even know the fact that I am, you see. So I pretended you didn't mean much. So basically someone's fucked up this situation by pretending they actually didn't want the person. So they could have told someone no and given an answer of no, and now, because this is a yes or no, okay, and someone could have said yes or no, okay, and someone said no, but they pretended because their ego was stuck very much with I'm not coming back, I hope you're happy, because this timeline could be past, present or future, right? So I am not happy, I'm not coming back, I'm not happy with the circumstance, you didn't really give me a question, you didn't really respond, or you did respond with either a yes or a no, but if it was a no, it confused the Gemini energy with yes or no, contaminated it with a Capricorn energy of 6, that may have made it toxic at the time, where I pretended you didn't mean too much to me at all. I pretended that, I never show up, and now I'm holding you accountable for it because I said no. But the energy of the person is still here. So there's an energy of where no one dishes out karma apart from karma. The planet does that. Okay, people will say, oh, hope you... but it's karmic energy. They'll always overlook energy that you don't see, whether you notice or not. They're the ones that look at what goes on through cycles. Okay. So they know the pretending energy and the non-pretending energy and the yes or the no's. They see that person, okay, for who they truly are. So, you've kind of got this, I pretended, the fact that you don't mean much, and I could have well have told you no, when actually what I meant is yes, but my ego kicked in, and I didn't say yes, and now I'm actually still not really saying yes or no. So again, you've got rejection, abandonment, undecisive, because I would say you probably get a lot of twos as well. I never chose, I never did anything. I just, you know, messed it up by not taking any action at all. Okay, so that's kind of what you have for a beginning for free. If you would like to continue on this reading, it only goes to the full access bundle, but obviously when I do more cards and we start to come up with a conclusion, I'm also now clarifying it with these and messages of closure and also these. Okay, so it gives you more vibration of card of answer. I think it kind of figures a lot of stuff out and gives you those answers that you may be seeking. So Pisces, there you go. That's what I've got for you so far. If you would like to join, it will be the full access bundle. Don't forget, after this first weekly you will only see me on YouTube now and again doing random readings. If you want your specific star sign done, you will really need to be on the full access bundle, because that's where I will be doing them. And they will be much like this, but all in one, okay? But I do weeklies over on Patron now, the full access bundle only. Obviously you're going to have to know the channel of what I do and what I don't do on YouTube. Majority of it will be random readings for free if you want to wait around for those ones. But if you do support me over on Patreon, you also have access to the teaching stuff that I also do around channeling dark energy, stuff to look out for when it comes up, rejection, abandon, loads of stuff, man. It just goes on and on and on and on. I think there's about 20 videos there at the moment. So if you would like to join, the best way of doing it is being on the full access bundle, upgrade to the tier of teaching, and then you only pay the small amount between, okay? But don't forget, they charge you on the first, so they kick you off on the first and charge you again, okay? But it does tell you all about it in the video and the description below. But if you want the teaching tier as well as the readings throughout the month, the best way of doing it is when you're on the full access bundle is to upgrade in your membership towards the teaching tier, and then you'll get both for that small amount. If you go down, they'll charge you both, okay? But it's up to you. Hopefully you support me. If you do, all links are provided below. Okay, Pisces, thanks very much, guys, and I'll see you soon.